Hey, welcome to the Quick Slants Football Show. I am your host, Ryan, with my fellow co host, Ben, and my other fellow co host, Devin. How's it going, boys? How we feeling?
Dude,
Pretty good.
wild card weekend. Wild
Wild
card
card.
weekend.
Ben,
We're
can
in
we
it.
get a yeehaw for wild card weekend? I got you. Yeah!
That was a
Yeah,
good
all
one.
right,
That
dude.
was a good one.
Cool, cool, cool.
Thanks. I have that wrote down, actually. No,
Yeah.
I'm down.
Do you
I
spell it
don't.
out?
I did. Yeehaw. But it's just wild card weekend. Yeehaw. I don't really need to say that. But anyway. Recap of the Lions game. Let's get right to it. Lions got the dub, beat the Vikings 30-20. You guys watched the old game? Ben, did you watch the game? Did you watch this game? There's a it was kind of a pointless game.
Yeah, I watched it with Ellen.
Okay, so you saw the dub.
Yeah, we watched it. Yeah.
Yep.
Lions get their 12th win for the first time since 1991. That's also the last time they won a playoff game. Just for the viewers, we were all born after 1991, so we have actually
Whole
never
lifetime.
seen a 12-win team until now.
That number next to the Detroit Lions doesn't even seem real. Like I said, it's like a Madden thing only.
Yeah, so
That's real.
I did a little research for the hottest songs in 1991, and I didn't recognize a single song. So
Pearl Jam,
mm,
bro. Guns N'
I
Roses.
I can pull back up the list if you want, but 1991, it was some weird songs, dude.
Probably like a lot of
Well, like songs from movies that I haven't seen, like a song called "I Want to Sex You Up" by Color Me Bad.
I
I wanna
wanna sex you up. Yeah, I
Okay,
know that
all
one.
right. A
The
song
bagger,
called
dude.
"Everything I Do It For You" by Bryan Adams.
Brian Adams, yeah,
Um,
summer '69 guy.
I know him, but
Oh, I know that song. It's like super dramatic.
song by Paula Abdul, "Rush Rush."
Don't know that. No.
I don't know who Timmy T is, but he had a song called "One More Try." Yeah, I don't know.
Was
I don't know these songs. Like some of it, Boys to Men. I that was the first one. Some Mariah Carey, but Whitney
It's like top
Houston,
100 or
Janice.
something.
Yeah, I mean, I just gave you like the top 10, and we didn't even know half of them. Good Vibrations was on there from Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, though. But yeah,
Wahlburgers, bro.
1991. Shout out Wahlburgers.
You guys had that?
Yeah, we had one in Flint.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Closed.
we did. It closed.
Yeah,
That's
damn,
hilarious.
COVID does it to everything, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a COVID fatality.
Was it good?
It
Yeah,
was,
they
Was
had
it
one
any
in.
different?
it was like,
Dude,
from my experience, I only went one time, and it was like the very traditional. Like, it didn't seem anything that special. It was just
seemed
because
like-
of his name.
it seemed like a.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I would have rather went to Bar Louie across the
Like
road.
Chili's has a good burger, right? But is it the same as the one from Chili's?
It
was
gave me
definitely
like
up.
there's like a McDonald's to like a Qdoba. It was like a or not McDonald's, like a Taco Bell to Qdoba, and it was like a McDonald's to Five, or like a Five. It's like Five Guys. That's what it kind of reminded me of. Like,
Okay, so
but it
it's
was
kind
more
of
of a
a
sit down.
standard.
Yeah, it wasn't anything crazy. What
Okay.
did you get there? I actually got a I've got their actual burgers, but this isn't a Wahlburgers. Yeah, but they had like it was like a
Sponsored.
salad, but it was like a burger salad. So it had
Really?
like Thousand Island or like Big Mac sauce essentially, but it was like a salad. So it had everything that would be on a burger, and then it had like
Just chopped it
basically
up.
they chopped up the patties, and it was
Like
like
you-
it was super good though. I
I'm
like
gonna
made
be
it home
honest,
after. It was
I had
fire.
something kind of similar, but it was like kind of like their version of a Big Mac. It's like Thousand
Okay.
Island type thing on it, maybe like onion straws or something.
Okay.
Yeah, it
All
was
right.
a while, man. It was a while ago at this point, but yeah.
All right. They have one in the D, I think. Still, I'll have to run it down one day. But yeah. I was saying.
Done with the
Sorry.
Lions.
Yeah. So what do you guys think this means to the fan base, the city, the state of Michigan? I mean, I feel like the vibes are high, right? Lowest crime rate since 1991 or 1962 or something. I don't
It
remember
has
what
to
the
do with the
stat was.
population shift, I think. But we could talk
Okay.
about that on a different show.
Yeah. Check our. I don't even know what you would call that, but our statistics podcast where we go over crime statistics all over the U.S. It's on Thursdays.
Population statistics. An analysis.
Yeah. Banger show, dude.
Uh,
But yeah, I think it's cool. What do you guys think about what does this mean? I mean, I guess you're not really here, Ben, but Devin, I mean the vibes. I'm seeing a lot more Lions shirts, a lot more Lions gear this year than I ever have. Have you been noticing that?
Oh yeah, man. Everybody's really buying in. My mom posted a Facebook status on Sunday, and you'll get a kick out of this, right? You know my mom. She like doesn't like football, but she posted a Facebook and said it was at like 12:50, and she was
Posted
like
a Facebook, by the way. Sorry.
posted a
go ahead.
Facebook status where she said, "Oh my gosh, it's almost 1 o'clock. I got to turn on the Lions game." And then she put like also me like, "Wait, why? Like when did I become a Lions fan?" My mom said she's literally watched the last 6-7 games.
Hell yeah.
Hey man, people are buying in. I think that's a great example of people that are buying in.
I
My
think
mom
it's like
too.
hard not to hear it from everybody. The people that care and have been here, it's kind of hard not to hear about it. We're like obviously really happy. You guys know the Detroit statue, famous. They put the Red Wings jersey on it.
Yeah.
They got a Lions jersey on it right now.
I saw it.
It's sick, bro. Never seen that in my life.
What jersey they go with? Stafford jersey or what
think
did they
it's-
put on?
I think it's just like
That's a Sutton.
it's like a number one. I think it's always been one.
They
Yeah,
should have did a
Sutton jersey.
Dan Campbell jersey. Thoughts? That'd have been sick.
69.
Wait, I thought he was 82.
He was
Oh
joking.
yeah, that's right.
Oh,
no
he's
way.
joking.
I thought like Coach Dan Campbell would say 69.
No, I
It
meant
says
like his
Grant on the
action.
back.
Yeah, great.
That's actually sick.
But no, I
That's-
mean, honestly, it is big for the city. But I'll kind of be Debbie Downer here, I guess, a little bit. Goals have changed, brother. I want to win this fucking game, dude.
Yeah. I think the goal is to win this game for sure.
Dude, the players are locked, man.
Yeah.
They're locked. So
We're gonna
as
get to
cool
the
as it's
game,
been,
obviously, but
as cool as this has been, I feel like everybody knows like we still got business to take care of, you know?
yeah, I have written down here, job's not finished.
True.
Cool.
For sure. Yeah, I think just to kind of be a Debbie Downer as well. The sad news from the game, obviously we won the game. Laporta got hurt. I watched this with Devin live. It was kind of sad. So he left the game with a knee injury. Did break the record for most catches by a rookie tight end. Cool.
Good.
Yeah, so the latest is Dan Campbell did say Laporta has an outside shot to play. I'd be surprised personally, but an outside shot's better than no shot. And maybe we can get through this game, and then maybe he's there for the divisional round if we can win. So that'd be sick. But yeah, I guess that's one of the things. Injury is not as serious as they kind of initially thought. Which Devin, props to you. You actually kind of called it. You said it wasn't going to be as bad as when you see him get carted off. That's when you're like, but
I think
yeah,
they're definitely playing it safe.
hyperextension and a bone bruise. They said they'll know more within the next couple days, so probably know by like Friday, Saturday what the deal
I don't
is.
think
If he's gonna
play.
play. I don't think he's gonna play either. But,
I think he might.
I don't
okay.
think he should play.
I think if he's not 100%, I think our offense did look pretty solid with him not out there. So
Just fucking do it. Just do it. Yeah, what do you got to lose? Practice without him. Just don't even
There's
think
to
about
lose
it.
the playoffs, bro. We are one
What do you-
window.
What is he gonna do?
Dude, if
He's
he's
gonna
like
be like the running
80,
back from Washington last night and try to limp all over the field, bro.
if he's 80%, he'll be good. If he's 80%, we should play him.
80%'s a good mark. If 80% of Sam Laporta is probably better than 100% of their backup, which I already forgot his name.
Fuck, what is his name? Number 82 though.
80. I know his number's in the 82. I know that as well. Because he had that. He's the one they threw
Rodgers?
the.
What the fuck's his name?
I don't know, dude. I can look actually.
We need a fucking stat checker guy. I asked fucking our mutual friend Rebel, and he said he wanted to be paid.
James Mitchell.
James
He's like
Mitchell.
really. He's like really about like getting paid for everything to help us lately.
He's pretty decent in Madden. Has a low rating, but he's actually pretty good because he's quick. In Madden,
He was
I know that from
supposed to be
playing
like a higher guy, like a higher drafted guy, right? Like a better. He had some talent,
Virginia
so
Tech.
like I don't know where he was drafted, but I think he was supposed to be like pretty solid.
Boom.
It's impressive actually.
Ben literally looked it up.
No, I did. I said it before. I fucking looked it up, bro. I said Virginia Tech, and then I clicked on him, and then I was like, boom. I wouldn't have celebrated like an asshole because I looked it up first.
We don't know that.
I don't
I
think so.
feel like you got to give me some kind of respect.
For sure.
All right. Speaking of respect, I want to put some respect on Khalif Raymond, who had some big punt returns in this game. Kind of put us in good field position. Kind of made this
Also
game a
got
little bit
hurt.
more manageable. Yeah. Did he get hurt? Yeah, he did get hurt.
I don't know if it's a
Yeah.
stinger, but I just
Yeah,
felt
I
like
didn't.
people were
I
going
didn't see
down. I
anything
got really nervous.
Yeah, I was getting nervous too, and it didn't help that the whole time the announcers kept being like, "This is why you probably shouldn't have played these guys, man." That's like the whole
What
game.
if
I'm
we
like,
just fucking put DPJ? You know what I'm saying? Put him at tight end. Fuck it.
I thought you meant like punt returner. I'm
One,
like,
he's a little too small, and two, I think he's proven he at least. I don't think he's anything special.
he's not special, but he's out there and he's there. So he had a good catch. It was not a great route. He just kind of ran across the field and caught it. But
Got it.
God, Goff looked good in this one. What did you guys think about Goff? I feel like he played really well. He was moving pretty good in the pocket. He got outside of the pocket a couple times and made some throws. He looked good.
No picks.
No picks, no fumbles, 320 yards, 2 touchdowns. I don't know, man. Secondary looked like trash though. This is going to be the problem, right? Like this is the problem is the secondary's terrible. And then obviously we're not going to talk about the game just yet, but we're going against.
I mean, we're a little bit of bend don't break kind of defense. It's like when you play, Madden like we do, an Ultimate Team. You guys get mad because they give up a lot of yards, but you have to. You can't blitz because you get burned.
I'm gonna stop you there. We
No
do
one's
not get mad at you.
No, you get mad at yourself.
Especially on defense. I feel like offense, like you guys are just running routes essentially. Like I feel like offense, I have a little bit more sway on when things go poorly. Defense, like dude, you could call the perfect play and I just run by him and whiff the hit stick,
Yeah.
Or pull, or I like bait on a play action and they burn up the top. That's me, not you,
I gotta put you guys in the right position. I feel like I'm the coach, even though
I mean, that's fair. I respect it, man.
Mike McCarthy.
Yes.
Mike McCarthy, baby.
It's on Andy Reid right now.
Oh, I think I've been switching it back because when I sorry, my eyes got something in my eye. When I go to I hit the Y button to go to best players or whatever, or I reorder everything. It takes out McCarthy and puts in Andy Reid and switches all my jerseys. It's annoying. But yeah, get off the Lions game. Job's not finished. We're going to talk about the Rams.
One more thing.
Lions.
I think Aiden Hutchinson's has become a man in the last half of the season. Like physically as a human and like mentally put his kind of game together. And he's also kind of realized that I'm also stronger than most of these people.
Yeah.
He's playing like he should. And it's really nice. And I think that's really going to help a lot, especially with everybody coming back. Like Aleem McNeil's going to play because he didn't play the last 2 weeks, even though he probably
he played last week. He played well.
Oh, did he? Oh,
he played. He was a force, bro.
Who didn't play? Who was the guy that didn't play?
Houston.
Yeah, Houston. But Einzawerke played. He got a sack, I think.
I think I do remember, or at least tackle for loss. I can't remember if it was a sack, but
it was a sack.
I'm
looking at it. It was a sack.
Yeah, no, we talked about it during the game, Devin. I was like, man, this is probably one of his best games, and he was
kind of getting our depth back at the time that we needed it back. I just hope that their cohesion's all there and it works out, and I think it will because a lot of these guys are probably pretty fresh.
I think our team is built to get pressure, and then if we can get enough pressure, that's why Mullins made the mistakes that he made, the 2 interceptions, because of our pressure. It wasn't because of our our secondary. Yeah, that's what you've got to do, especially in the playoffs against these quarterbacks that are good. You have to get the pressure because if you get them too much time in the pocket, I mean, if Nick Mullins is going to throw 400 on you, how many do you think Stafford's going to throw on you? Dak, Lamar.
You gotta have those dogs out there. You got to have a middle linebacker that can play that fucking Tampa 2 coverage, and you got to have those dogs.
Yeah. Well, the thing is too is on first down you got to have those plays with those linebackers or people, safeties coming up and making a tackle, so then it's 2nd and long, and then you can rush the passer, the other 2 downs, and then you can create some mistakes. But if we could just get there, which I feel like we can, I think we'll be all right. I think we have a pretty good pass rush, obviously. Our secondary suspect, but if our pass rush is getting there, we don't need our secondary to be as good. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Where are you at with the defense overall, Devin? I mean, where's kind of your head at with the defense?
Yeah, little scared, but I kind of agree. Ben said something a little bit earlier. I do kind of actually agree with it. Like, we do play this like bend but don't break mentality and style to us, where you feel like we're getting just burned and then we get a turnover or something, or we hold them to a field goal, or we got the sack right at the end and now they have to punt, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always like the whole time you're like, dude, this guy, like, how is he so open? He has 10 catches, and then somehow we're still up by 10 with 3 minutes left, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're holding them to a field goal, or we're getting a turnover in the red zone, or
Yeah,
something
they're
like
going
that.
forward on 4th down on like the
Really
3,
stopping 'em.
and
I
Right.
do echo again. I think Ben hit it on the head again. I think a lot of our depth is coming back at the right time, especially in the playoff scenario. These guys don't have a lot of miles on them right now. They're hungry, bro. Aleem McNeil was hungry, dude, and he wants to play. CD was fucking. He was pumped, bro. Dude, he literally. I read or I watched the thing. He literally told Campbell, like, I'm gonna get you a turnover, and then went on that drive and got that pick.
Yeah.
He like ran and handed the
He had
ball
4
to
tackles,
Campbell.
bro.
He played good. Yeah, especially if it's his first game back. He did get blown up on one of the runs, but
It happened. But I thought it was
yeah.
good, and I think we're getting a lot of our depth back, and we just gotta hope. I know we'll talk about the game more, but you gotta slow down the Rams, bro.
They have a good running game too, which scares me. But we're
Yes.
gonna talk about it more. But yeah, job's not finished. Let's talk some firings.
Yeah, there was
One that was surprising. So Ron Rivera, didn't think that was super surprising. Arthur Smith, not surprising.
the Ron
Mike
Rivera,
Vrabel,
Commanders, Art Smith,
yeah,
Falcons.
Art Smith, yeah, Commanders,
You
Falcons.
know, we lose our offensive coordinator. I think we should bring in Artie Smith.
Dude, no, man, he's literally killed Kyle Pitts and Drake London and Bijan. We're not bringing him in.
I'm telling you, bring him in.
Okay, dude, we'll see a lot more of what's the backup tight ends guy? What's his name?
Mitchell.
We'll see a lot more of him and a lot less of Laporta. I like Arthur Smith. I don't know.
And so then we had what? So the Colts fired Reich during the season. The Chargers fired Staley.
The Panthers. Right?
Sorry.
No, he was at the Colts before.
And then the
Staley got
Chargers
fired.
Yeah.
McDaniels got fired. And then
Vegas,
these three. We have Vrabel from Tennessee, which I think that one's surprising. They have had back-to-back losing seasons, but I feel like Mike Vrabel's a good coach. He was kind of like the Dan Campbell before Dan Campbell, a little less like loud, but like former
he'll
player.
get swooped
Like,
up.
oh, for sure. I don't know where though.
New
But I think he'll be.
New England.
I think.
My theory:
you said
McDaniels comes back, takes over offensive coordinator, and he stays there forever and dies there.
I just feel like they would not vibe at all. Like, they seem like very different people.
And Vrabel will become head coach, and Bill will step into GM role alone.
I don't think Bill sound like he wanted to coach, man. So he still loves coaching.
Or he just brings them all back. He brings the whole gang back.
Kind of sick.
Patricia comes back. All of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. All for Mac Jones or whoever they draft.
That's exactly it. They can restart together as a team.
Malik Cunningham,
the old skipper.
Malik Cunningham, yeah.
The joke.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, what do you think about the Vrabel firing, Devin? I feel like you're a Vrabel guy.
Yeah, no, I thought I was actually a little surprised when I saw that pass across the news desk today. I saw a funny tweet, and I wish I could credit them. I don't know who said it, but somebody said, you made a bad decision when the best candidate for the Titans is Mike Vrabel. You know what I'm saying? Like, who else are you gonna get, bro?
Yeah,
you're not gonna pluck any of these guys. You know,
a young guy in. You're
gonna bring in McDaniels. You're gonna, you know what I mean?
I figure all these teams are like fully restarting. I just don't, I don't know.
Rough, man. That's really rough. So
what are the 6 openings? We got the Raiders, the Chargers, the Tennessee Titans, the Commanders, the Falcons. This is just so
Vegas.
far.
Do you say Vegas already?
Said the Raiders.
The first one, yeah.
I think there's 6. What do you think the most desirable one is?
I think the Raiders
the Chargers?
I think they're gonna keep him on. I think Antonio Pierce earned
I hope
himself that
so.
job.
Yeah, let's
The
say that
locker room
one's.
wants him. I think the owner has been hanging
Yeah,
out with him. You know,
I think they have the most or the least points against since the takeover that he did. Which is kind of cool for the defense. Offense hasn't looked great, but I mean they're playing
they
with
have
like
no
Aiden McConnell.
quarterback.
Yeah.
They literally
So
have no. I don't even know who that
Jimmy
guy
G thing is
is.
so that GPG thing is just weird to me.
He
But
needs to just leave the NFL. If he wants to
yeah,
play, go to the USFL or whatever it's called now.
UFL.
UFL.
Yeah, UFL.
or just go be a backup somewhere. But I just don't feel like. Um. Yeah. What do you guys think? I mean, we thinking Chargers is the most desirable, or would you guys want to go? Because I feel like you're like you kind of said, Ben, you're starting over with all these teams. The Falcons are kind of in a rebuild. Commanders are in a rebuild. Tennessee's going to be in a rebuild.
I could tell you who I wouldn't. Arthur Blank at Atlanta makes me want to jump off a bridge.
Really?
So
Okay.
yes, that guy.
Why?
He
Seems
just
like a sweet old man. He made Home Depot.
okay.
I don't know Arthur Blank, so forgive me.
I didn't know where this Arthur Blank hate comes from. Actually, I want to know. Is it just his face? His face kind of like
I won't. I don't know. I just
easy.
I think that it's very similar to maybe like Henry or what's his name?
The eighth?
Yeah, King Henry.
The King?
No,
like
Henry,
the guy with the
not
cuts
Henry
off
Ford.
heads.
Who was our fucking GM before Martha? William Clay Ford.
That's the owner. Yeah.
Yes. So I really feel like it's kind of one of those where that guy was respected, everybody loved him, but he didn't have like it. Dude, they've had three winning. They've had 3 winning seasons in 11 years, bro. It's the NFL.
Yeah.
You guys have had top talent.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know,
They
like
went to the Super Bowl one of those years.
one of them, and
Yeah,
they blew it. So
they got beat. But...
They were up 28-3. They blew it, right? That was the 28-3 game.
Oh, the Falcons. I thought we were talking about the Lions.
No, what? No, Lions never made it to the Super Bowl.
Hello, fucking. Oh, they almost did.
Talking about 93 or whatever, where we lost to Washington. Bro. We got 91. Blown out to Washington, 41 to 10.
They won the Super Bowl.
That's fair.
That's what I'm saying. We got beat. You know, it was like
we were 1 game away from the Super Bowl.
Yeah, if we'd have played anybody else.
That's the year we beat the Cowboys, bro. They were like at 8 man.
Smoked them too. Yeah,
think about how good the damn it, I almost said it. The Washington team was.
Yeah, they were good. And then the other side of the coin, was that before the Bills blew it? Was that the late 80s?
Yes. Yeah, it was.
Or was that around that time?
Yeah.
It went like 4 years, right? And they blew it.
Yeah, it
was
like
90, 80s, early 90s.
I think it was like 90, 92, 3 and 4. Something like that. They went to the Super Bowl. Or maybe it was like
4 times in a row. Dude, that's brutal.
It was something like that.
That's brutal. I'd rather just not even go.
Or maybe they lost So no, it would have been 91, 2, 3 and 4.
Cowboys beat them a couple times.
They were the AFC team that lost in the Super Bowl to the Washington team.
True. Anyways, a little history buff.
Speaking of the AFC, some key games just from over the weekend. I'm just gonna kind of briefly touch on the ones that kind of had like playoff implications. So the Steelers beat the Ravens backups 17-10, and they sneak into the playoffs with Mason Rudolph at the helm. That's gotta be just Mike Tomlin, man. Such a good coach, dude. It's insane to me. Never had a losing season. He's insane. They lose Watt.
I think some people owe them and the Steelers a little bit of some apologies, bro.
I mean, I'll be the first to apologize. I thought they were hot garbage.
Everybody did, bro. Not just you.
I mean, they don't have a QB, but they just have made it work. But they lose Watt. They played against all the backups. I don't know, honestly, but I'm not going to go too much into that game because we're going to kind of talk about the Steelers later. Texans beat the Colts to win the AFC South. They finished 10-7. The Texans. Ben, what's the vibe in Houston, man? Give me the vibe check.
Everybody's excited. Yeah, everybody's back on.
Everyone loves Stroud, right?
Yeah. I watched an interview today with them or yesterday, dude. I love Stroud. He's like a great dude. He's just like a great dude. And then he's just got a great arm, dude.
Yeah,
he's
good.
He's accurate and he's humble and he's fucking good.
Crazy.
Team loves him and like, cool, nailed it. And
Yeah.
Will Anderson is a dog, and so it just looks like everything's great. The coach is beloved in this
That was their
city
other first round pick, right?
beforehand. Yeah.
Will Anderson, yeah, he's a dog.
D'Amico Ryans is like
he went to
I think he was-
Alabama.
D'Amico
think-
Ryans was like one of their first like couple picks or something like ever. I don't even remember, but like
I love that
beloved in
story.
city.
I honestly, bro, like if it wasn't for Dan Campbell's season, and maybe even now, I honestly think he should have won Coach of the Year, bro.
He's
10 and
gonna win
7.
Coach of the Year.
You think he's gonna win it over Campbell?
Yeah.
12 and 5 Lions.
To come in first year. If Campbell would have done it last year, you know what I mean? But he didn't.
I don't know, man.
So-
I think the
Myself
national media
included,
is
I think
sucking on the Dan Campbell juice.
Yeah, there's some glazing for sure, bro.
Yep.
I mean, I hope so. I think he deserves it.
If you had a vote, who would you vote for right now?
I'd vote for Dan Campbell. I think
I'd
what
vote
he's
for Dan
done is like more crazy this year than.
It is.
I'd vote for McCarthy. I'm just kidding. I won't.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
you
vote
better
for
watch
Nick
how big Mike
Sirianni.
loses in this fucking game.
Flop of the year, bro.
Nah, dude, that's a Green Bay Packer fucking Lambo curse.
I was talking about the Eagles. Sorry,
Yeah,
Sirianni. That's
flop
what I
of the
meant.
year for sure. Yeah, fuck Sirianni. All right. So yeah, Texans, go Texans. So we're not gonna go into detail. Jonathan Taylor, 30 carries, 188 yards, and a touchdown.
Ooh.
4th and 1. Who you putting in?
The
Is it your
backup.
third? No, the backup's backup. I would have loved to seen Zach Moss on the field, but no, we're gonna put in the third string guy. Let's get him on the field.
Dude, he's got great hands. He's
Nick-
receiving back.
His name's Goodson.
He's
Nobody
good,
loves
son.
him but his mama, right? Isn't that his quote?
That's what he said. Yeah.
He's a
Mama, mama.
good son.
Bad son, right?
Yikes. I saw that he fucking took ownership of it.
I think I like the kid. I read some quotes, man. I feel bad for him, but we got to talk about it. I'm not blaming the kid. I'm blaming
Minshew, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
the
I know
one-
he touched the ball and he should have caught that ball.
Wasn't a
that
great
was
throw.
that was a really bad throw.
Wasn't
it was
a great
like
throw.
1 yard throw. Ben could have thrown that ball, bro.
Well, I probably would have done worse. So
I don't know, man.
I give it a shot.
I'm just trolling. I don't want to be those guys that are like, oh, that was a
coulda
bad
done
throw. That was a bad throw.
It was not a great throw, and it wasn't a great catch either.
Exactly.
Both sides of it. Probably could have caught it, even though it was a bad throw. Probably could have thrown it better.
Ball
But you
was
know what would have
good.
been better?
He had the space.
Why isn't I don't know. I
Maybe
guess
it would've
yeah.
been
The play call
obvious
was
with
great.
him.
Great. Yeah, maybe you put him in there so the defense
Because you
doesn't
just
key on
stuff
him.
it.
That's
You
why
have
he
to
wasn't
throw
open.
it. You have
Okay.
to. If you've already
Time
run
out.
it 30 times, you have to throw it.
Time out. Okay, I think the biggest thing of this was a blunder. I agree. But I will say that the biggest thing I took of this, did you guys see JT's response?
No, what's JT's
He
response?
was very like, he wasn't like, yeah, I should have been in type thing.
It's a good response. It's a good way to handle it.
He said
It was a
like,
great play.
Like
worked.
the coaches, we practice plays hundreds of times a week. We've ran that play hundreds of times, and I'm not on that play with that pack. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's just that's what it is. Yeah.
Goodson catches that every single time, you know? And it's like,
It's like, so like I don't want to say he necessarily like came to his defense, but he also didn't like blame and be like, and I don't know the whole situation, I didn't follow it, but I kind of got like Diva vibes for a second when he was holding out. I thought he deserved the money. Obviously, get your money.
I think he's smart. You're a running back. He's seeing all these running backs. Look at Dalvin Cook, regarded as one of the best running backs in the league. Just got dropped week 18.
Yeah,
I
He just
forgot
got
really
picked up.
getting signed, yeah.
Just got picked
So,
up by
dude.
a Super Bowl team, and he's going to probably the Super Bowl. But
I thought that's what I'm saying. JT, I agree. I don't say what he did is wrong, and I think he deserved every dollar he got. I get it. But I just had that notion that he was like a little bit like he would be like, yeah, man, I wish I would have had the opportunity, and he like really came to the aid of the coaches and the team, and
right, no, that's how you
that
should
was
be.
cool personally.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that team with Richardson next year. Hopefully, he can stay healthy. Dude was hurt more than he was healthy.
I forgot about him, bro. Doesn't that seem forever ago?
I'm telling you, that's a bad. They're gonna.
I think if he can stay healthy, I think he'd be good.
I'd
But I don't
enough.
think he's gonna stay. You've
Oh,
seen
it's
enough,
been-
dude. He played like 4 games.
Yeah, it's been like 4 games and he got hurt, bro. It happens. I wouldn't pull the plug yet, personally.
No, I mean, you don't pull the plug, but
Trey Lance work out?
That's a different
Totally
situation.
different. He didn't even get to
It's-
play, bro. Okay.
What's the difference? He probably played a total of 4 games.
I could tell you. I could tell you one thing, but they didn't bench him because he was not doing well. He was in the game and they were winning and he was scoring touchdowns. He just got hurt because he's rushing the ball. All right, this isn't. I don't need to defend Richardson. He is my Madden QB, so I'm taking this a little more at heart than most people probably would.
I
So,
mean, I'm on your side, Ryan. I think
he's like writing him off, bro.
I'm not saying.
Holy
I'm not even
smokes.
saying he's good. I'm just saying we don't even know
You
yet.
said it though. It's from him running, bro. It's the Cam Newton effect. Yeah, Cam Newton was great, man. You watch highlights of Cam Newton. They got to the Super Bowl. He was so good, but it didn't last. And he's not as good as Cam Newton. I don't care what you say. He's not Cam Newton.
You don't know that yet.
Cam Newton. He
That's
might be
what I'm
better
saying.
than Cam Newton. I don't know, dude.
Cam Newton was Cam Newton. Cam Newton was the guy that got kicked off of Florida from stealing laptops, went to the Division III, won a national title, then went to Auburn, won another national title, then went to the Super Bowl within 2 years. He was Cam Newton. He was good. I'll back him up on that. I know Devin was always a fan, but like
you called him Scam Newton. I have literal audio of you calling him Scam Newton.
Because he stole the laptops. That's what it's from.
I always thought you just thought he was bad.
Alabama fans called him that.
Okay.
All I'm saying is the NFL is built upon draft picks and the next guy up. And like Richardson hasn't even had a shot.
JJ McCarthy drops to the 3rd round. The Colts had the pick.
I feel like they're not doing that. I just don't see them doing it, bro.
I wouldn't take McCarthy over.
You think they?
Bro, you can get so much, dude. We've seen, bro, in those picks, man. You can get a starting fucking lineman. You can get a starter, and you're wasting it on another QB. That now what? You know?
It's true.
So like, I don't know. I literally don't know. I'm not saying he's good. I actually don't even fucking know. But he didn't seem like terrible.
What do you do? Here's to change subject a little bit. What do you do if the Lions trade up? Like, what if they all of a sudden trade up to like 19? You think they're taking a quarterback? If there was some guy that like dropped.
I think this is Goff's team, man.
Yeah, I think they.
You don't think there's anybody in this draft filled with quarterbacks that we would like?
I think we're gonna kick ourselves in 5 years when Goff is not there, and we have the next random guy that we have for some reason. We have like Richardson or something because he didn't work out. But
he looked good in a Lions uniform. I mean, it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll tell you, he looks good in the Dolphins uniform. But
go Buenos Aires.
I think this is gonna be one of those drafts where you look back and you're like, man, like there's a lot of good QBs in this draft. I wish we would have got one. But it was just that the year that we went 12-5 and won the Super Bowl, so we don't have one, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You like that? But all right, so
all right, just we just did that, huh?
We just did that.
Do that out
but
there.
Yeah, the Lions, the Texans, the Browns are all in the playoffs. I think that's kind of cool. Titans beat the Jags. The Jags missed the playoffs. This is the last game for Vrabel, last game for Derrick Henry, last game for Tannehill. I called this game, right, Devin? You were there. I called this game.
Yeah, we well, I say we, it was you. We had like a rough like betting weekend, but like close.
Yeah,
there's a couple
just close
ones.
Just close enough to really just dagger your heart, man.
Yeah, the one was kind of brutal.
Yeah, it didn't work out there because the Bills won. But the Bills.
My bad on that.
Nah, you're good, bro.
I'm like, dude, defense up. Let's go. Throw the house on the Dolphins, bro.
The Vins beat the Dolphins to win the AFC East. The Cowboys beat the Commanders to win the NFC East. Packers beat the Bears to sneak into the playoffs. States, this is kind of we'll kind of talk about the Bucks real quick. The Bucks won the South. They beat the Panthers 9-0. They shouldn't have won that game.
Jesus Christ.
Honestly. Didn't score a touchdown.
What game was worse, that game or the fucking Patriots-Jets game?
Well, the Patriots-Jets game was in a blizzard.
I didn't know it wasn't a blizzard until today. I literally didn't see
that game was such a snooze fest. Me and Ryan were watching at one point. I'm like, dude, I literally would rather watch commercials from the other game.
I cashed out. Yeah, I had a parlay going, and I literally had 3 games, and that was the 3rd game, and I cashed out at like a loss of $2. I took like $8 out of the $10 I bet because the Patriots look so bad. But yeah. Kind of lastly, I just want to talk about the Saints beat the Falcons 48-17. So they go into victory formation at the end of the game. And then the players decide that they're going to give the ball to Jamal Williams out of victory formation to dive into the end zone for a touchdown. So after the game, Arthur Smith's really upset. You know, he's like yelling at the coach of the Saints. He's like, "Why did you do this?" And the Saints coach is like, "I didn't do it. They just did it, man. I don't know." But yeah, so Winston did kind of come out and say, "Yeah, the players decided as a unit that we wanted to go for it and give Jamal a touchdown. He didn't have a single touchdown this year. We wanted to get him a touchdown."
What a crazy drop off. He had 17 last year.
Yeah, dude. Don't. I mean, Swift did okay this
I'll
year,
give,
but
He got paid though. I mean, he did get paid, so like that's kind
he
of
was
a big
hurt.
part.
But
yeah, I will just. I know you're gonna ask for our opinions here. My opinion, bro. I know this is kind of like a bold take. I did not like that, bro. I think it kind of shows a sign of disrespect for like the team and your coaching staff. It's like a trickle effect, bro. Like it starts with that shit, and then it's like, man, we're not doing them stretches. Like that doesn't even like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, it's like a team aspect. Like who was it? Shannon Sharp? Oh, it's a team decision. Did like the people on the sidelines and the defense agree to that too? You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's true.
The team's not just the people in the huddle at that time, you know?
You also are putting famous Jameis behind the wheel, man. You get whatever the fuck you get, man.
I'm gonna be honest. I would make the statement, but he
Just
won't.
cut him.
I would cut him.
Jameis will get cut, man. He's not gonna last this season.
I'd cut him. I feel like that's like kind of disrespectful.
Do you think that they'll keep Derek Carr for another year? I know they have a huge contract that paid him so much money.
I think they might have to keep him.
Well, I feel like if somehow that happened, the Lions, I feel like Dan Campbell would cry because he feel like he got cheated on by the players type shit. That's a super disrespectful, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
In that sense, like honestly, it's a game. Who the fuck cares? I don't really care. But from like a professional sense, like kind of fucked up. But that's my take. What do you think, Ben?
I mean, you're probably right, but I don't know. Like I said, why'd you fuck you put Jameis out there? Why? Just don't do it, man. Derek Carr would have done it.
No, there's no way Derek Carr would have fucking been like, yo, look, boys. Look. I'm telling you, I know it's a team decision. I wonder who's the first person that said something.
Or you just take it from the perspective of like, who gives a fuck? Because if you come hardline, you might lose the locker room. And you know, who gives a shit? You know, like Arthur Smith got fired immediately after that. It didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like none of it really fucking matters. And it's just the team's decision to give this guy a touchdown at the end of the year. Arthur Smith can get over it. Like it's not the end of the world.
The other thing I brought up too, which we don't know, is like maybe like the front office has some like maybe he had some sort of incentive with a touchdown. He got money and like I feel like that's kind of fucked though. If like
dude, like if you had to get your kicker incentive, like you gotta fucking do anything to go out there and kick a field goal at the end of the game.
But then nobody knew, and then they just kicked a field goal or like a punted and because like
a drop kick.
I don't know. I feel like it's like kind of like fucked up. Like we don't know the full context, and I feel like it's not Jameis Winston and the other players in that huddle. I don't feel like it's their right / decision to make that call.
Did you watch the Jameis interview by chance?
Yeah, I saw like a 3-minute thing, like on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you're asking Devin and just like, do you care? No, I don't give a shit, bro. And like when I was watching it, I was like, what the fuck? They ran a fake kneel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't really care. Like I would be pissed if I was the Lions and that happened to us. I'd be like, come on, bro, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I get it on both sides, but
I think from a professionalism standpoint and like unity, I feel like no Lions player would ever do that or even think to do that because of how much they respect each other and like the team. And I think Dan Campbell would have like called a play or something to do it. if that was the case, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
They did
mean,
it. They did it at the end of the game. The Lions fucking had that game in the bag. They didn't go downfield, but they fed the ball to Reynolds like 4 times so he could get his catch and yards bonuses. They like
yeah.
did that, you know, like so.
Honestly, I
know.
don't know why. I don't know why they were going to victory formation anyway. Just fucking run the ball. Who cares?
You're like at the one, bro.
You already knew at that point too, because I think a lot of it revolved around the fact that they already knew that they didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
So they just were like, fucking. I would have been upset if I was in the huddle, like, fucking, the year's fucking over. Let's just run the ball in. But whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like you said, I don't really care personally. I don't really. I mean, I get what you're saying about the disrespect, but I don't know. Who knows, bro? I don't really know about that locker room. I don't really know too much about that coach either. So I guess I don't
Everybody
know.
just
I
said
can't even
like
think of his name right now.
Dennis or
Allen.
Dennis Allen. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's
I
a
saw
defensive
Jimmy.
coordinator there forever under Sean Payton.
I saw a Jimmy Graham quote. I don't know if you guys saw this, but it was about Jameis. So
Him being like he's Ardenola or whatever.
Dude, everybody loves Seamus, bro.
No, I mean, he said this man is the best team I ever had. He loves his city, loves this game, embodies everything you can ask for in a leader. It's a rare situation. We all take responsibility. Nobody thought it would be blown out of proportion like this. Also, fuck the Falcons. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I don't
said
know.
that?
Yeah, that's a legit quote. I mean, he's fucking Jimmy
Nice.
Graham, bro. Fuck the
Nice.
Falcons,
Now
bro.
I'm cool with that, yeah.
But I mean, if they said fuck the Falcons is the division rival, we fucking hate this team, and they want to
Hey,
run it.
I get it, bro. Fuck the Packers, bro. All day.
Definitely disrespectful probably to your coach a little bit, but fuck the
That's my only
Packers,
point.
fuck the
And
Falcons.
that also could be the coach's problem if you think about it. If they're making decisions on their own like that, they don't
Well,
kind
that's
of know what's
my
going
point,
on.
bro. That
How much
shit,
of the
they
culture
wouldn't
is
do that
going
in
on?
Detroit, bro. There's no way. Everybody
You gotta stop
respect.
comparing it to Detroit, bro. I don't think
Okay,
anyone. I don't
let's
think
name
there's
it. Name a team.
The Patriots. Wait, they suck. Fuck.
Name another team. I don't think they do that,
Patriots.
bro.
Okay, first off, the Patriots can't get down to the
The
one.
Cowboys.
So.
Mike McCarthy doesn't take any of that shit.
Cowboys, yeah, they're not.
Mike
He'd
McCarthy
probably
is a
be
big
in
wooden
for it.
hammer that he
He'd
keeps in
probably
his
run it at
office.
the one.
It's like a giant mallet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most of these good coaches would just run it at the one. Fucking games, the season's over. They're just fucking gonna run the ball. But like you said, Dan Campbell's like running screen passes to Reynolds with the game in the bag.
And we like half our team got hurt, and they're still fucking feeding, bro.
Well,
I'm
we
like,
we don't
please
need to
stop.
talk about this, bro. Let's get the playoff picture. NFC 49ers got a bye. Cowboys versus the 7 seed the Packers. The Lions versus the 6 seed the Rams. Bucks versus the 5 seed the Eagles. Ravens get a bye week on the AFC. We got the Bills versus the Steelers. We got the Chiefs versus the Dolphins, and the Texans versus the Browns. Awesome games. First thing I just want to kind of, before we go over our picks, dude, what's your favorite game and storyline? Like,
Browns,
we'll
Texans.
just okay. Is it because of the trade?
It's the Flacco. It's the fucking rookie coach, rookie quarterback.
Okay, I mean
know,
the Watson
Chubb's
trade.
out.
I think kind of.
I didn't even think about that.
That's a big portion of this too.
Literally didn't even think. Don't even care. That has nothing to do with the actual game.
It
He's
doesn't
not
have the
gonna
actual
matter.
game. I just think it's an interesting like.
I'd be surprised if he's even fucking. Is it in Houston?
It's
Yes.
Houston.
I'd be surprised if he's even fucking there.
He'll be there, but I don't think he'll want to be there.
He's gonna get booed so much, bro. It's gonna be crazy.
Well, he's not like he's on the field. What are they? Maybe if they show him on the camera or something.
I want to be on the field.
I mean, like playing. Like it's not like they're gonna be like, and Deshaun Watson.
Yeah,
Like,
but they're gonna see him come out.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, if you can't handle a couple boos, you shouldn't be in the NFL. Especially in your situation or his situation, not your situation. You wouldn't get booed. You'd get fucking cheered out there, Ben.
Hey, no, nobody has any idea who I am.
I cheer for you every day, dude.
I'd get tackled by security.
The Eagles guy, he's back. What's your favorite storyline, Dan?
If I had to pick one, it's probably more on your realm of things. I think the Packers Cowboys matchup, McCarthy,
Revenge game.
revenge game a bit here. I think in my opinion, assuming the Lions can get something done. I'm assuming you wanted my answer besides the Lions, because the obvious answer is the Lions, bro.
The Lions versus Stafford, the Rams versus
Bro,
Goff
it's
is
Goff.
just
Like,
insane,
dude, there's
bro.
like,
there's
Reynolds was on
layers
the
upon
Rams, got
layers.
cut. Like,
What if like the Browns win and the Chiefs win, the Steelers win and the Packers win,
Steelers aren't
Lions
gonna beat the
win?
Bills, bro.
I guess
Yeah,
the
hold on, we're not
Eagles,
doing
they're
our
a new
picks.
team.
We're doing.
Yeah, we're not.
I was trying to
we'll
think. It'd be like some kind of borderline original six kind of fucking playoff. You know what I'm
Wink?
saying? But you know what I'm saying for football. You know, like the
I get what you're
original
saying.
teams.
I get you.
Yeah,
Shit
so
was wild.
but yeah, I like that storyline, and yeah, we'll see what happens, man.
Yeah, I got the Dez caught it situation against the Packers a few years ago. And you got the obviously McCarthy going against his old team. I think Tyreek versus the Chiefs is a banger. Chiefs
good
on a
one, too.
down season, Dolphins on a
Yeah,
down season.
That is true.
Reek against the Chiefs. I think that's just
Script
going
is
to be a
good.
fun. They cooked, bro. They cooked all this weekend too. Oh my god, it's going to be a good weekend. Whew.
Dude, can we talk about how the Bills have been lighting up ever since you know what happened? If you look at their numbers and their record, it was right after that happened.
Yeah.
McDermott
actually-
stuff,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
like his speech and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's like I saw a tweet that was like nobody wants to talk about how the wild
Bills
speech
rally around
actually
that,
worked. It's like what?
Yeah.
But,
After the fact.
yeah. Honestly, too, I really hope somehow, dude, if the Buccaneers beat the Eagles, I'm gonna literally at every Eagles fan that I know on Twitter and put ha 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 ha. Bro, what a crazy turnaround that'd be. You're like 10-1, you just blow it, you go 1-5 after that and lose the Bucs in the first round.
Dude, we were honestly, like, obviously I'm rooting for like the Lions. I'm rooting for the Cowboys.
Mind you, Tampa's at home for everybody on that's not paying attention. Tampa's playing a home game here.
And they were away when they almost just lost to the Panthers. So
It's gonna probably be nice there unless it's raining. If it's raining, then it's gonna be tough for both teams. And I worry for Baker because
it's a Monday night game.
I think the Eagles will do better in a sloppy game, and I think Baker will like just fall and drop the ball. And
I trust Baker, baby. Baker, let's go, dude.
I don't necessarily.
I get it. He was really banged up this last game. He got kind of hurt.
Banged up.
He was like limping around, bro. They like asked him after the game, and they're like, "Are you hurt?" And he's like, "Yeah, everything hurts pretty much." But he's like, "Doesn't matter though, we won." And I just love Baker, man. I don't know, dude. I'd run through a wall for that guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing his heart out, and he's everything you kind of want in a quarterback. I think he's going to be sort of the Ryan Fitzpatrick of the league, unfortunately.
I could see him throwing a couple picks this game and they lose. I could also see him leading a touchdown drive to win. It's Baker. We don't know what you're gonna get. Yeah, let's go over our picks, man. I mean, you guys can just pick if you want, or I can pick, or well, we'll just all pick here. We'll start the Cowboys versus the Packers. Ben,
are we picking what I want to happen or what I think's gonna happen?
What do you think's gonna happen? Just go with what you think's gonna happen.
Okay, what game did you say?
Cowboys Packers.
I actually think the Cowboys get this done.
Okay.
I think they're home. They seem to be fairly put together. The Packers have barely squeaked into the youngest team, I believe, average age wise, to make the playoffs ever.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, shout out to them, but I just don't see them having enough weapons to keep up and get it done.
And Dallas is at home. They haven't lost at home in like 2 years or something. I don't even know.
Almost did a couple weeks ago, but I forgot what happened. No, just showing. But
they beat the inferior team. That's what I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
But anyways, I do think the Cowboys are gonna do it. Part of me, like selfishly, kind of hopes the Pack somehow do it, because then we would be the next highest seed, so we'd have a home playoff game again, assuming we win the Lions.
Yeah.
I think we're guaranteed to, or no, we wouldn't play them. The Packs would automatically play San Francisco, and then we would get the next.
But you'd get a home game, because
we get a home game.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
so I get that side of it.
But if we win and they win, we're playing at Cowboys.
Dallas. Yeah.
So.
Ugh. God.
Yeah. So yeah, selfishly kind of pulling for the Pack a bit, but Realistically, I really think the Cowboys take care of business. So my vote or my pick's the Cowboys.
Ben.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey."
So like, I honestly think that it's going to be an upset. I think that the Packers are going to ride their hot streak into this, and I think that Jordan Love is probably going to play pretty well, and I could honestly think it's going to be more the Cowboys are going to choke. I think that Mike McCarthy's going to freak out. I think that it's going to be one of those Cowboys games. No offense, Ryan.
Oh man, I'm curious, just off the dome here, or not off the dome, I guess, because I'm looking it up. What they're favored by?
I guess
Over a touchdown.
Yeah, I think I saw 8 something, right? 8.5.
Yeah, I think they beat him by 2 touchdowns. I don't even think this game's close. But I like Jordan Love too. I just don't think the Packers are ready, bro. Like you said, they're the youngest team. I just think their pass rush for the Cowboys is just gonna eat Jordan Love, and he's just gonna make mistakes. And I see Deron Bland running down the field for a pick six, and it's gonna get out of hand. I'm not gonna be able to run the ball. They're gonna have to be chucking it. They're throwing it to like Jalen Reed.
Just named him because he went to MSU.
I named him because he's their best receiver.
Oh,
Yeah. And then,
About what's his name?
The homeboy. He's like, dude, he's like been hurt all year.
Watson.
Yeah, he's been like hurt like literally all year. Like he didn't even play this last game.
About
they have this dude named
Romeo Dobbs.
They didn't play either. They have this dude named Dontavius Wicks.
Yeah, he caught a touchdown.
Dontavion. He had 2 touchdowns.
Oh wow.
I think so. I know. Yeah.
Take your word for it.
Bo
No,
Melton,
he
bro.
had 2. He had 2. Yeah, dude, I haven't heard any. Bo Melton.
Dude,
Yeah,
5 receptions.
Yeah, Bo Melton. That's who they're throwing to. Yeah.
You guys see that clip from the reporter that was doing the thing in front of the stadium? Jair Alexander came up.
He was like,
it's
a fan.
Yeah, a fan came
so
up.
Funny. Yeah, I don't think this game's gonna be close. All right, and then we're gonna go to Bucks versus Eagles. We're gonna skip over the Lions-Rams game. We're gonna talk about that at the end of the show. But Bucks versus Eagles. Bucks are home. What do you guys think? We'll start with you, Ben. Do you think the Bucks are gonna win this one, or do you think?
Man, I think the Eagles should win this game. Like I said, weather depending, I think the Eagles could win. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I don't know if you can get a weather report right now. Anybody got a weather app?
It's supposed to rain
in Florida.
Yeah, Raymond James.
If it's like a sloppy game, I think the Eagles win. But I mean, if Baker plays well, there's no reason the Bucks.
It says rain in the morning, so
the rest of that Bucks team is pretty good, and I think that the Eagles have a challenge on their hand if they don't get their act together. And if AJ Brown's actually hurt, that's a big problem. That's a large issue.
Yeah, I would yeah. So you're picking the Eagles?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to pick the Eagles too. I really want the Buccaneers to win this game just for the sake of the Eagles losing. But I do think Eagles win it. I actually think they probably semi-figure it out. And what's his name's back? The Eagles. Yeah, what's his name, Ben?
Who is? Which one?
Security guard.
Damn, I don't know what his fucking name is. I know what you're talking about though. Yeah.
He's back though. He was only suspended. Yeah, he's only wasn't allowed during the regular season. So.
Oh shit. Okay.
So he'll be back. And yep, and he hasn't. They've been choking ever since he got kicked out.
Definitely not, because Jalen Hurts has looked like hot garbage.
He doesn't feel safe, bro. That guy's not on the sideline.
Can't blame his offensive line.
Gives him a hug before every play.
Dude, I was raging the other day talking to Ryan about how much I hate Eagles fans. Some Eagle fans. I was like, I don't even know where I was like found this, but it was like legit people talking about that. Like a legit comment was like, well, we're getting blah 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 back. Like, and he's a big from around the sidelines. I'm like, there's no way you guys have that much copium where you're banking on the security guard coming back.
Because the media's been pushing it, bro.
Are you
It's been
kidding
like
me?
a joke
The
because people have
security
been talking
guard?
about it as like the reasoning why. When people talk about it, it's on social media. Of course, everybody then starts
Oh
to
my
just talk about
God,
that
bro.
narrative.
I would love to hear Darius Slay. If you ask Darius Slay right now, hey, what's homeboy's name? He'd be like, fuck, shit, man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck cares, man? Players don't care about that.
Maybe he daps him up too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, sure. But
Michigan
there's no
had a
way.
fucking psychologist. You see that shit? He's like hugging all the guys and
Dude.
rubbing on their shoulders and stuff. Like,
I realized something about
That's
Michigan the
odd.
other day. We're not getting into it right now. We'll talk about it later, but
it's a
it
football
doesn't
show.
surprise me, is all I'm going to say. All right. So Eagles is my pick. Brian?
Oh, I'm obligated to pick against the Eagles. Bucks. I love Baker, man. I hope they win. I'm gonna go with my hope. I'm gonna go with my gut, man. The Eagles looked bad. They're losing to bad teams. There's no reason that they don't lose to this bad team that is actually in the playoffs. So, you're telling me Baker's not better than Tyrod Taylor and Danny DeVito or whatever combination the Giants just beat them with 27-10.
Did you say Danny DeVito?
Yeah, I'm not calling him
Yeah.
Tommy DeVito.
All right, let's move on. What's next?
Tommy DeVito went 2 for 2 for 14 yards. Bang.
Oh yeah.
The Bills versus Steelers. I'm gonna take the Bills. I'll go first. Buffalo. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
And
go Buffalo.
I think Mason Rudolph is a joke. I think this team is a joke. Their defense is good, but their best defensive player is gone. They have a coach, but he's not suiting up.
Is he actually
you know what I'm
out?
saying? Dude, I can confirm, but if someone wants to give me their pick next,
I'll give you easy, bro. I'm picking the Bills. I'm picking the Bills.
Yep.
There's no way, bro.
Are we writing this down, like competing or what?
Yeah, I've written every single one down.
Okay, so I'm picking the Steelers then.
Oh, wait. It seems like he isn't.
I think good old boy Rudolph, leads the way through the fucking storm.
Can we get a record check last week? You don't have to go through every game, but just quick records.
And this is the time when Pittsburgh all of a sudden has a new defensive pass rusher that they didn't know about because he's been riding the bench and he's not better than either one of those guys. Happens every fucking time, every single year.
I don't know.
Who's the other guy on the other side now? What's his name?
You're up one, by the way, though.
You talking about the Steelers? Smith.
Highsmith. Where the fuck did he come from?
Bro, you don't got to, dude. I'm picking against them, and the Steelers are my fucking Madden team, bro. I'm telling you, they're not getting this done.
I'm telling you, maybe.
In Buffalo, dude, they're gonna throw 9 people through the fucking table while they're running in.
Maybe. I watched this Buffalo team decimate the Cowboys. This team's really good. I know you think they're for some reason bad because they were bad at the beginning of the year. This team we were literally talking about, they were literally not in the playoff picture like 6 weeks ago, and now they're the 2 seed.
Yeah.
Is that the Eagles losing though? Also, I mean, the Eagles kind of blew that, or not the Eagles, fucking Dolphins. The Dolphins kind of blew that. I know that they beat the Dolphins, but
I'm not even talking about that. Just the Dolphins, bro.
They smoked the Dolphins. Didn't they beat them like 38 something?
21-14.
Really?
Yes, I can see it right now with my eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
They really didn't run the ball that much or well. Josh Allen threw 2 picks. Tua threw 2 picks. They had a bad game.
So, I mean, looking at their last 4 games, they've been winning all these games by 2 points, which kind of concerns me. But they've also beat the Chiefs, the Cowboys.
Oh man, go with your gut. Go with your feel, bro.
No, I'm picking the Bills, bro. I'm just curious.
The Steelers, that's fair.
Yeah, no, yeah, man, I got you down. I mean, I just picked the Bucks against the Eagles. You guys both took the Eagles easily.
I didn't. I had a whole thing. I don't know if you were listening.
Yeah, same.
I was.
Anyways, what's the next game?
Oh, sorry.
And by the way, did you hear that, Ben? I'm up 1 game.
You are up a game.
Cool, thanks, bro.
Yeah, just making sure you heard that one.
Got it. Yeah.
All right. What's the next game?
All right. This one's a good one. I think we're gonna be not in agreement. Chiefs versus Dolphins.
Yikes.
I think the Chiefs are gonna win that game.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down.
It's gonna be snowing and cold.
Mr. Dolphin.
It's supposed to be -2 wind chill. It's gonna be fucking cold. The Dolphins don't do well in cold weather. It's at Arrowhead. They rested all the guys last week. I just think it's gonna be really tough to beat the fucking Chiefs.
Bro, I got a question. What does Lee Corso do when the guest picker?
Not so fast.
No, when he agrees with them.
Damn.
I feel like he has a thing for that too. Anyways, Lee Corso insert.
He just says that's a great pick.
That's a great pick, Ben. I agree with you. I'm off the Dolphins bandwagon officially last week. But this team has been hot garbage, man, and I'm sick and tired of keep rooting for them and pulling for them, and they suck on the road. Yeah, they got hard figured out. They don't play well on the road. Like you said, they're playing in Chiefs Kingdom. That game's going to be wild. I just don't see them getting it done. So I'm picking the Chiefs. I'm with Ben.
I feel like the Dolphins are like one of those teams that like, remember like you always like look back in the 90s and like you're like, man, like random coach that was like the coach of your team and like all of a sudden they had like a good year and it was like he only coached for like a couple years. Like I'm worried that that's what McDaniels is. He's going to be this like offensive guru that came in with this like talented team and like won a bunch of games but got figured out towards the end and then never had any success after that. You know what I'm saying? Good. I just worry. I work for fucking Tua.
Lucky lefty. Anyway, Ryan?
I want to pick the Dolphins so bad. But I think we're all going Chiefs, man.
You think?
Yeah, we're going to be like that thing where it's like all the people pick one.
Yeah, we get memed. Yeah, we get memed.
But yeah, I think I was kind of on the fence, but the cold weather, I think Ben kind of swayed me a little bit with his little monologue that he did.
That was good.
So yeah, and this game, which I love both these teams. I've been rooting for these teams all year. Texans versus Browns. Ben, start us off. Give us the yeehaw to the Texans. Are you going Joe Flacco and the Browns?
I mean, it's gonna be a tough game for the Texans. I think that the problem with that is that the Browns defense is really fucking good.
Yep.
Really fucking good. And they're gonna bring blitzes and all sorts of shit. And I think that even though Stroud's good, I don't know if he's got that edge yet to like win playoff heavy duty veteran football games. You know what I'm saying? And is the Texans defense good enough for Joe Flacco to suck? You know, like who has he beaten recently? Like he could throw it over the top of Amari Cooper's there. That team's still pretty fucking good. And if they can run the ball at all, I would say the Browns are going to win that game. I think the Brownies are on a good path.
You know what's crazy is I kind of agree with you. Did you guys see that hype video that Cleveland put out?
No. Oh, no, I didn't. I did see the thing they posted with all the players like around the Christmas tree. I don't know.
No, this was like a hype promo playoff, like the playoffs are here type video.
No, check it out.
It was pretty lit. I really have liked the Texans storyline, and I feel like they've been good, and I really want to pick them, and I want them to win. But somehow, I think for the culture and for the spirit of this year, the Browns have to win.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick the Browns, bro. I think they clutch up and get it done, bro.
Yeah, I'm taking the Browns as well, mostly for the culture of I'm not taking the Steelers, so that would set us up for the Browns, Ravens, Flacco versus Ravens matchup that we all want to see.
That'd be cool.
What if he beats them? What if they win? What if Flacco beats the fucking Ravens?
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Side note, I was talking to a buddy from work today, and we were talking about football, and he doesn't watch sports by any means. And he was like, "Yeah, man, I haven't watched a game since the 2012 or 2013 Super Bowl. That was the Ravens and the blackout. It was the blackout game.
Yeah, the 49ers game.
And he was like, I remember. He's like,
Harbaugh.
And he was like, I remember Joe Flacco and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, you know what's crazy about Joe Flacco that you just said that? I'm like, get this. And I told him the whole thing. And he was like, what the fuck, dude? He's like, go Browns. I'm like, yeah, let's go, man. Go Browns. It's like crazy. This random dude that knows jack shit about football knows and remembers Joe Flacco, and now is rooting for the Browns this weekend because he
What's even
plays again.
crazier is the Ravens are the Browns.
True, yeah.
Think about
Yeah.
it, bro.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad blood there.
They be playing themselves.
Bro,
Bro.
what year did they move to Baltimore? Was that
Would that be a revenge
Was that
game?
in the 90s?
The new Cleveland
2000s,
Browns
right?
beat the fucking old. Yeah, it was like 90 fucking like.
Oh, really?
I think it was like 93
7 or
I thought it was
I think it was like later than that.
95.
95. Okay.
Right in the middle.
Well,
All right. So yeah, I mean, we're kind of all in agreement with a lot of the AFC. Yeah, that's crazy. But besides the Bills, me and Devin are in agreement. We just picked all 3 games the same. So, and then the only really wild card that Ben, you took the Steelers.
Oh yeah.
So we could look pretty stupid next week.
good.
Nobody's taking the Texans. That's crazy, man. I love the Texans, but I think we all.
It's tough. It's
The
tough.
defense is.
They came
so
from a
good.
bad division, and it's like a cool story, but it's like.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I feel like Stroud's
story.
really good, and I like the weapons. I just think they had a
Future's
little bit
bright in
short.
Houston.
Exactly.
Future's bright in Houston.
Correct. Yeah.
All right, guys. Lions versus Rams. Goff versus Sean McVay and the Rams, and Stafford versus his old team that he was with for so long and then left us and won a Super Bowl, and now he's coming back. You know the vibes. So I guess we'll just start it here. I mean, Ben, did we win this game? I can't even pick the game.
I don't want to talk about it, bro.
I'll fucking say it, dude. I'm confident as fuck, dude. The Lions are gonna win this game, bro. Stafford loves Detroit. He doesn't have that killer fucking instinct, bro. He's not gonna fucking. He's gonna have a wish-washy game. I'm not gonna say he's gonna play bad, but he's not gonna be like the X factor we know. I think Detroit clutches up. This is like our opportunity to shine. The team I've watched every piece of media the Detroit Lions have put out since, let's call it Saturday. Dude, we are locked and ready, bro. We are ready, dude. This team is not feeling that they're like this moment's too big for them. They're not over fucking confident. They are ready to fucking take care of business, and they are locked, man. And there's no way we lose this game.
Oh god.
So I'm cementing my pick. The Lions are winning on Sunday.
I typed it in. 7 Lions. Ben can't.
Ben will be hiding in a closet,
Ben won't even
awaiting phone call after game.
Ben's gonna find that dark room that Aaron Rodgers went into. And he's gonna
It's like no sound, no senses, anything.
No
just think about his past with the Lions.
Yeah.
I'm like so worried about it, man.
Your girlfriend's just gonna walk in there and be like,
you
crying
can come naked.
If they won.
You like that guy that they found that was hopped in the Cabela's pool? You guys see that?
No.
There's no way you guys didn't see that video.
I didn't see that video.
Some crazy guy fucking hopped in like the fishing pool, butt ass naked, middle of the day, hopped into this thing, was swimming around, and he like hopped out and was like flopping on the floor. Bro, if you look, he has like no dick. It's like the craziest thing, bro. Everyone's like memeing it and shit. I can't believe you guys haven't seen that. It's like the latest.
Flopping on the floor.
He was.
Like just lay down on the
Dude,
floor.
The guy was. He was out of it, bro.
Oh, okay.
So, but anyways, yeah. I was just making a joke that's.
Oh, it was a good show.
Ben, you gotta pick, bro. Just go with your heart on this one, dude. What does your gut say? Did your gut
that
really?
says we lose.
Oh god, your gut sucks, dude.
It does. It does. That's why I don't say stuff out loud and I keep it inside and I don't watch the game because I don't want to bring any negative energy or curse onto the team.
You're not the problem. We talked about this the other day.
I am the problem,
Superstitions,
bro.
like you don't turn on the game and then they do bad and it's because you did something in the universe.
It's the universe.
The world doesn't revolve around you.
It doesn't.
Brian and I were just talking about
my negativity.
main character syndrome is that where you watching the game actually impacts the Lions and their performance.
You have nothing to do with the Lions. You're just a fan, bro. We're all just fans, man.
Dude, Ryan knows, bro. I have a hard time with the Lions, bro. But you gotta watch, bro.
I
This is
always
like
know
our
it's going
moment, bro.
poorly. This is our moment. Be there with us, man.
I am. I'm there. I've been there the whole time. I've never left.
I mean, like literally, watch the game with us. I've never left.
We just need.
I get.
Dude, this is like the one game everyone's gonna be 100% in, bro. And the best part, if you watch on Discord, this is what I do. You just need a second, just deafen out, bro. Mutes you, mutes everybody else. You regain, come back. That was a big catch.
Shutting off my phone, dude. I'm shutting off my phone for that game. I'm locking in.
I'm gonna be honest. I probably
nothing mattered for 3 years or 3 hours.
I don't know what's happening. I don't even know if I'll be able to think. I might join Discord with Ryan, and I might blank out. I might pass out. I don't know. I do know one thing though.
Just the playoff game. God, it's just kind of pathetic.
But we might never have it again. That's the issue. It's like best record we've had in my lifetime. Like, is this ever gonna happen again? In history of the Lions, the answer to my question is no.
It'll happen again, once or twice in your lifetime, according to current stats. Yeah.
Well, in 30 more years, and I might live to then. You never know.
Yeah, you can get hit by a bus tomorrow. You might not even see this one.
Guys, none of this matters. Let's worry about Sunday. It starts with Sunday, bro. And that's what Dan Campbell and this team is preaching and about, bro. It's a game. They're preparing. They're watching
the
film.
Then change my pick. I'm picking the Lions. Fuck it.
Let's go. We convinced them. Let's go. Ryan, I know I'm going to ask your pick, but I swear to you, if you do not pick the Lions, we're not watching the game together.
Yeah, I got the Rams 20 and not kidding. Yeah, I got the Lions. I got the Lions, dude. I think the Lions are going to win this one. I think, like you said, I think Stafford gets a little frazzled just coming back. It's a big deal. I think he's not the guy to get. It's not like we traded him. He wanted to go. He went.
He just said like literally 2 days ago how much he loves Detroit and misses us. It's like, dude, you're playing us in the playoffs, bro.
Yeah, Tom Brady would be like, F the Lions. But yeah, no, I think he went and he went on his honeymoon with his new girlfriend, and they went to Disney World and won the Super Bowl, and now he's coming back and he's coming to our wedding, but we already divorced, and he's coming back, and it's gonna be good, man.
It's gonna be great when we win and
He's gonna have some drinks. He's gonna dance. He's gonna throw a couple
Stafford's gonna
TDs.
celebrate with us, bro. Trust me, dude. When we win, dude, their season's done. No, he's not gonna celebrate like that, but he's gonna definitely show up
at the game the next week. He's gonna be at the game.
Home show game up. He's wearing a Lions varsity jacket. It's an exclusive one he got when he was here 8 years ago.
He's sitting with Calvin.
Yeah, it's him, McCalvin, and Barry Sanders, and they're chopping it up, laughing, and we're like, "What the fuck? What are they talking about?" Yeah, man, I can't wait.
Kelly Stafford walks up, Barry, and
what if he just doesn't? What if he just goes in the Hall of Fame as a Ram?
Nah, bro. He
does everything as a Ram.
When it's all said and done, he'll sign a 1-day contract with the Lions.
All that LA gear.
He'll retire line, and we'll put his number
gear that came
up
out
there.
When he went there. He's history, bro. He's the originator.
Anyways,
yeah. Lions.
Let's
go.
Let's go, baby. Go. Big game Sunday. I'm very confident, but I'm scared and nervous for the record.
Sorry about it.
Yeah, I'm nervous too. I'm a lot more nervous about the Lions game than I am the Cowboys game. I'll tell you that. So, it's gonna be a good game though. I think the storylines are cool. I think it's a fun storyline. I mean, the Goff side, the Stafford side, just everything side. It's all built up to this from us being on Hard Knocks last year, starting slow and then getting a good end of the season, and then obviously a good start to this season and a pretty good finish. I think it's all come down to this, man, and I think we just got to enjoy the moment, not worry about, man, if we lose this game and we might not get here again. It's like, dude, just be in the moment. Be in the moment. Enjoy this moment, because we might not get it again, but that's not our concern right now. Our concern is, let's watch this. Let's have a good time. Watch a dub. Positive energy, man.
Oh, God damn it, bro.
PMA, man. Positive mental attitude.
Fuck.
Hey, you guys got anything else?
No.
No.
Okay, 1 week from today, we will be here talking again about a Lions W. How does that feel?
Feels all right.
All right. Hell yeah.
Go, baby.
Can I get a hell yeah, Ben?
Hell yeah. Hell
Nice,
yeah,
guys.
brother.
Nice guys, man. Nice.
All right.
But yeah.
We will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.